hello people, and welcome back to another home decor video. I'm going to be making over my bathroom. I don't know if you guys saw my last bathroom makeover for my guest bathroom. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check that one out. But this bathroom is a lot narrower. It's not exactly smaller, but it's narrower. And as I showed you guys in the earlier clip, like, I haven't really done much with it. So I'm going for a boho chic theme, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I purchased, and then we're gonna get into the makeover. So this is just a little preview of everything that I got, what we're gonna be working with. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm getting started by hanging this wooden basket, like, I don't even know, wall hanging that I purchased from Ross. When I seen it, I absolutely fell in love with it, guys, and I wanted to try something different. Instead of anchoring that piece with two different ones on each side like I usually do, I wanted to put this one further off to the right hand side and hang up the two alternative pieces to the left, just because it's something different, and I really like how that came out. Okay guys, so it is basically everything on this wall is 3D. I'm having a lot of trouble cutting these because there's wire in them, but I'm gonna end up sticking this inside of here once I like cut it, but for the sake of time I will just come back with the finished product. It takes a minute to break this wire, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that by bending it. If you ever have like some fake grass and you have that problem, bending it back and forth, like. Alright, so that's broke. This is what we're working with. There's this one curved piece, and I'm just gonna chop that off because it's being funny. Alright, so this is what we're working with now. And what I did was I bent it like this to tuck up underneath the bottom part. And so just take that off. I'm putting it in here like this. And then that curved piece, I'm just gonna tuck it behind. So now you have something that looks sort of like this. And just gonna hang that up there. But this is how this wall is now looking, and I like it. So now we are going to move on. So this next piece is also purchased from Ross, and if you know me, you know that I'm very strong in my faith and I love Christian wall decor. So this wooden panel says, "Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things, love never fails," and that's Corinthians 13 verses 4 through 8, and I absolutely love it. Perfect. I love it. Okay, so over here on this wall, I'm leaning towards using this, but literally this piece is so long, like it doesn't fit this way, so it essentially would have to go like this, which doesn't look bad, but being that this wall is so short, like it's gonna literally look like it's in the ceiling. Like there's not that much of a gap. So I just want to see, I'm going to see how it looks for now. Like it doesn't look bad, and I don't want to leave this wall empty, but I don't know. I really like this, so we're just going to go with it. I went and just purchased some white rib towels from Ross just because they have a little bit more character than the standard plain white towels, and I really couldn't decide how I wanted to do them, but I was convinced that I didn't like them just hanging like this, so I bought this wooden looking ribbon that I'm just gonna tie around, not in a bow, but I'm gonna leave them hanging, and you guys will see that in a second. See, you guys can kind of see here what one way looked versus the other, and that's why I was sold on leaving the ribbon around the towel. So I decided to go ahead and do it to the other one, as you can see here. I did forget to mention, so I did add a little small plant on the toilet lid that was also purchased at Ross, just so I didn't leave my toilet naked, and I wanted to incorporate some type of green on the other side of my bathroom, just to keep everything consistent throughout. Voila! The last thing we're getting into before I DIY my floor is the shower curtain. I actually bought regular sheer window panels because I want to do the like drape effect, the dual drape effect. And these are the shower hooks that I purchased off of Amazon. Honestly, like, they're cute, but they're the only antique gold ones that I could find that were, I don't know, decent looking, because all the other ones, like, I wasn't crazy about them, and I thought these were pretty cool and creative. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bad boy down now. I'm going to open up these. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna cut slits. I'm gonna cut 6 slits in these for 6 of the shower hooks to be on the right hand side, and 6 of the shower hooks, the other 6 to be on the left hand side. And that is going to give me the drapery effect that we all see. Yeah. I hope this works, because in my head I'm doing right to achieve that look, but we're about to find out together. So if you start with your panel like this and fold it hot dog style, let's go back to elementary school, and then the top of this panel, I'm gonna fold that in half so that when I cut my slits, I should come out with 6 slits. And they should be an equal width apart because I folded it first. Okay, let's see our finished product. So I'm gonna open this up, and voila, 6 slits. Just like that. So now I'm a G, I'm a pro at this, and I feel very accomplished because I thought of this all by myself. I'm pretty sure it's been done. I know I'm not the originator of this, but if you ever need a little hack or a workaround, or if this was new to you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. So guys, I actually ended up taking that plastic liner down, and I'll just explain why I changed my mind here in a sec. Okay, so I went ahead and changed this shower curtain to a fabric liner that's actually longer in length so that it would look better. Part of me changing my mind as I go through this process. Now I'm gonna be handling my what is this? My Countertop Decor. And so these are the things that I bought. Well, I already had this, and I thought it would be cute in the bathroom. But yeah, so I got this plant from Ross, and it has some like fake rocks on the inside of it, which I thought was pretty cute. I think that's golden. I've got this candle. This is by Paper White Candle Company, but I purchased it at, wait, did I get this from Ross? Oh, I actually got this from Burlington. Yeah, I actually got this from Burlington to be another accent piece on my countertop. And then I got this little basket. Well, it came with a separate piece, but this is the top to it, and I thought like this would be cute to just use. And I always keep like a set of wash rags to like wipe my face off afterward. So being that I always use these rags, I thought it would be cute to roll them up in a cute way and put inside this basket, along with some other necessities that I always frequent, which are Q-tips, can't go wrong, cannot go wrong, and then these facial cleansing pads that I typically use when I'm doing a deep clean or if I'm removing makeup. So I'm gonna do that, and y'all are gonna see how cute it came out and all that extra good stuff. Then as a final touch, I'm just adding this antique gold soap dispenser outside of the sink because it was too large to sit directly next to the faucet. But yeah, that's my countertop decor. Okay guys, now I'm about to get started on my DIY tile floor. This is like easy installation, and this to some people may be a downgrade. I like the way this combination, like this is like a tannish gray color, and it complements my cabinetry better. So this is like super easy, renter friendly. It does not harm your floor, despite what anybody may tell you. These peel and stick tile adhesives, I actually did them in my guest bathroom, and I literally can pick those tiles up with no residue left behind. So I'm gonna continue on with this process, and then I'm going to explain how to do around the toilet. It's a little bit tricky, but a little trace and cutting can go a long way. So what I've decided to do is I lay the tile first, and then I fold it around the toilet as best as I can, and I'll just go ahead and break that piece off, and then I'm going to actually relay it after I cut this piece off, relay it. And then what I found was helpful was poking holes all the way around the trim of the toilet so that it can develop that curve, which makes it easy for me to have a guide and cut along side of the toilet when I lay it down. And then as you guys can see, it should fit quite nicely if you've completed this step properly. It is tedious, guys, but I continue to do that same thing all the way around. And then where I need to cut smaller pieces, I kind of just like to trace the area with a sheet of paper, and then I actually take that sheet of paper and line it up against the tile to cut it, and essentially it should fit if you do it right. So this is a complete look of the floor. I love it so much. And now for the finishing touches, I'm going to go ahead and lay my Twill bath mats. They are two different patterns, but they are the exact same color, and I like the contrast with both of them. And then this corner looked pretty empty, so I took this plant out of my dining room just to complete that corner that just looked so lonely. And then I'm gonna use this antique gold wastebasket that complemented the soap dispenser and the shower hooks perfectly, y'all, perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down, and here's one final look at my bathroom. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.